To co říkají si, ty?
No, piči. Co, kam jdeš? Co? Rodíš? Ne? Aha, pičo. To už je tady? Tak to bylo rychlostní světlo normálně. Tak až budeš chtít ledvoš, tak řekni a můžeme tě pak přidáme do TT a ty se k nám připojíš, uvidíš, to bude, tak to nevadí, že třeba bude 8, 9, 10 kolo, víš co? Budu stejně ti Kansas budou mít do 10-0 třeba. Nebo před draftem se třeba připojíš a... Se díváš?
Jo, teď to pouštím.
Počkej piče, nevím, jestli budu muset jít ven.
Vysílání bylo zastavené.
Aha. Mělo by to jet.
No, ne, to vyskočilo jako na telefon, ale když dám na PlayStation, tak zastavím. Počkám chvíli. Kurva, co s tím?
Tak přes YouTube, no.
No, počkám to tady.
Už to nabíhá.
Parker.
Čuva, před minulý špil, že ho nevyužívám, že jenom běhám. Tak jsem mu napsal, že piče. To na něho teda budu házet.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. To a fast pass outside complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely cost you in the end. Good job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Aha, vyzí se tam Morgana. A Morgan jeden. Dva.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He's going to take a shot right away. And this is going to be
interception do piče. Zlika piče. Morgany nevím, no tak jestli to bude 5, tak 2, tak asi 2.
back in the NFL for the first time since 2016. It's Colin Kaepernick.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly. You might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
It was really sudden after the first play picked off. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. To throw, Kaepernick.
Ano, interception pojď.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think
Vidíš, tady si teď vybírám ty formace, co by můžu hrát. Teď dám běh. Teď zmačnu to R2 a dívám se jakoby na kde jako mám běžet. Křížkem to začneš tu a běžíš. No. Dobré.
He's tackled. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 24. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Nice snag by Devontae Parker. While it took him 5 years in the league to have his first 1,000-yard season, he broke out in a big way. The former first-round pick.
Já jsem taková píča, ty vole. Jo. Denver a hodil jsem 2 interceptiony. Pičo, Tom. V endzóně, pičo.
When he gets to the sidelines, the coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. The numbers a week ago from Melvin Gordon: 11 carries, 130 in the yardage department, and a touchdown too.
On může hrát, on to kolo může hrát jako zároveň, ale nemůžu třeba hrát 6. kolo a on teprve 3. Musíme mít tam.
But he has a chance to move up with a big-time game, so expect that offensive line. Every time they go to the bench, you tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
Můžu se to podívat, ne? Píčo, ty děkuji.
Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
7 at the 34-yard line.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. Got a man, it's the rookie Jerry Jeudy. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another Broncos first down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
They go back to Gordon here on first down.
Čo, furt to bude jenom já ten čurák, Gordon, slash Gordon.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Kaepernick to throw on second down.
Dobře.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
On third and long.
Ne, do píče. Ne, píče bráním, ale měl 3 až 6 a hodil to píče.
Noah Fant was a first-round pick in 2019, and he was picked because of his receiving skills. Had 40 catches in his rookie season for 562 yards. Did have 2 games where he topped 100 yards in each of those. Yes, he's still developing as a blocker, but that's not why he went in the first round. He went there for his ability to make big plays down the field.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 14. Give him 12 yards on that one and earns him a fresh set of downs. 14-yard line. And a nice job to break free one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
Brings up second and 8.
Here's Kaepernick to throw.
Ano, to je sek. Muž masný.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Kaepernick now on third and goal.
Teď jsem, když to je jako dlouhý, že má třeba 3,22 nebo 3,15, tak dávám jako zónovou obranu, ať oni hlídají jakoby v poli, ať to nemůže hodit jakoby do pole hodně, když aby neudělal ten první down.
Co braníš ty vole na běh? Nevím, jako na běh.
Blici.
Blici dáváš na běh, jo? A poznáš podle toho, jako, koho mají ve hře? Jako
no, jako to nepoznám, jako když tam jsou třeba, někdy třeba teď jsem hrál minule a byli tam často 2 running backi, tak jsem myslel, že se bude běhat a oni to budou házet do píče. Takže jako nepoznám to možná. Ale jako většinou, když jsou 3 wide receiveri, tak jako bude, jako měl by házet, nebo takhle, tak jako většinou dávám man to man, nebo tu zónovou. Ale man to man je těžká, no. Pojďme, svoji hru, nebudeme vymýšlet pičoviny. Dobrý, 5 yardů, dobrý. 3? To mi nejde vodný. Napíš, jak si stáhne to.
Říkal, že moc bude učit.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28.
Já jsem taková píča, ještě že tak, ty vole. Mám interception.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. A run for Nick Chubb, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Co je nejlepší? Running back screen? Nebo ten dávají
running back. To jako, ještě se mi nestalo, že by mi to nevyšlo.
From the gun, it's Tua. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, first down. Now Tua.
Co jsem mu zrobil?
And he's got this down to the 35. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa.
Pičo, Tua, vole, hoď to, pičo, normálně. Přitěhli se do piče.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
No tak to je srať, tak já jsem pičus, tak co jsem teďka zrobil, tak to bylo hodně špatný, no, nadizajnováno hra piču, tak to bylo v piči. Tak teď mi strašně dojevadlo. Já to zkusím hrát, piča. Stejně, že konec. On to chytl, smrt. Tak to je touchdown, no tak to mě vykuř. 50 yardový. To byla nechutnost z mé strany. 4-26. Jsem měl, on to chytl jednou rukou. Devante Parker.
We both? Yeah. I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Extra point
big play.
Sanders, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Highlights.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. KJ Hamler returning it. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in the second half as they trail, and we are back underway.
Třeba by u mě, no, masně, jo. Vyměníme pak někoho? Claypoola bych chtěl. Za Čaba?
Dám tebe na zázu a půl.
Musí debilé, byť.
Tak já to časem potom.
Where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far is a field goal. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. Gordon.
Pičo.
And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
You know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter, but being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in a season. Throw it to him in space and look out.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They do get yards, but only a yard leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Běží ten kaperník. No tak to ne. To si děláš prdel, že tohle to je touchdown, piče. Ne, není dobré. A field goal to mění ultimátku. 7-6. 7-6.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
25-yard line.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gain 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps, they're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down.
No tak já jsem úplně... Ježiže, tak to píče. Jsem hodně pod tlakem. No pojďme na screen.
Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. It worked very well.
Jo, to je jasné, no.
Some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Dolphin first down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. On the to tackle that time, Shelby Harris. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe you change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
On first down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down.
Chubb on the carry. He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 25. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Parker unable to get that one, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Já jsem dal 3 sekund do konce poločasu balón, někdy od kopu, ne? Tak udělal fumble a tak jsem
Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field.
Ježiš, tak moc mi našel.
They can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
At the Broncos' 10-yard line.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And it's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Ale je tam krásný. Devante Parker.
Devante Parker with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick.
Jo, to je sek, tady máš.
Down he goes.
Taken down and sacked.
Boy, he came in off the
3-16.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Interception, no pojď. Stávej ještě. Stávej. Kurva. Podepiš se.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Já jsem chytl interception 2 minuty 36 do konce.
Kolik stav?
14-6 vedou. Skvěle, nebo to. Pojď čas do toho mini warning.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's.
Ne, já jsem si vzal timeout. Nechtěně. Do piča jsem to klikl. No tak se piča.
He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. Fourth quarter, down to the 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Yeah.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 to the 16-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. Whistles now in a timeout.
Ten Denver už teďka, jak je ten 2-minute warning na konci, tak už si musí brát ty timeouty, aby stopoval čas. A já musím udělat první down nejlépe. A teď ho zorobím, protože tam je díra jako píča. Doufám teda, jo, Nick Chubb běží a je tam.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Už mi to nabízí, jo, to ten, jo, quarterbackný, to ne, já chci hrát, vole.
They'll run with Chubb. Then he takes
Chubb.
it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that you're firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Hamler now to return it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
Tady byl ten kapen, a to bude pick six, to bude pick six. Nebude. Kurva!
And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defense coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there. This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Hamler now to return it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. This is Hamler on the receiving end. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that other. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack.
Další interception, já mám smrtič. To je debil. To je debil ten Kaepernick, piča.
Ale vystavím.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Co má ten Mahomes v sobě?
Nevím.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So a victory here for the Miami.
Já se nemůžu dát na tři, protože puší, to by to mě ještě natěší.
A to jako řekni, ale než jde, no. Jako, já spíš prohrám, bo jsem čurák, víš?
Ne, než to tak. Můžeme od příští sezóny třeba.
Dobře, tak to je jaká zkušení sezóna a pak toto, jo?
Tak se že vyhrál Super Bowl v první sezóně.
Tak ti vyrazíme finále, když tak. Ty piče, no. Tak to finále třeba, kdybyste měli?
Ty piče, no.
V playoff, kdybyste hráli s tím. Můžeme až do finále se potřeba, víš? Bo finále nevěděli.
Ukaž co. Ukaž co.
Můžeme třeba na jeden drive dát třeba velmi lopa, víš? To asi nejde, že?
Nevím, jak by se to udělalo.
DJ Wood.
Juju Smith-Schuster bere jenom 1 mega, jo?
No, nalačkovskou smlouvu ještě. Ale už mu podepsal na 60, no? Na 4.
Aha. Já mám to tu napsaného.
Jo?
Claypool, dobrý bajčák tady. A od tebe, jako tebe nikoho nechci, piče. Jedině...
Ukaž toho Bena? Ukaž toho Bena jak vypadá?
Kde?
Dole.
Jo. Dám prýho bych možná vzal.
Na prýho, tak no. Ty vole, no. Oni tady challengeují a to je video a chtěl se to dívají. A to asi neudělají, ty píši.
Nevím, nevím.
You're free smart, but my bud's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like Kolik to Fergusona? Ten ne, ten bude.
Ferguson, černý. Jo, trošku jo, no. To vypadá.
To je rozhovor z Mádr, co?
Mohla bych přijít teď pizza, než to dojíš. Teda než to dodaješ. Co je toto? Jo. Hej, tuši Albert Wilson, 28 let, wide receiver, znáš ho? Tež mě právě piče. On je zraněný na to. Na celou season. A ne, ho ani neznám, piče. A já chci draftovat hlavně toho. Tady vlastně ty získáváš scout college, ty body. Za nějaký zápas a tady máš potom jakoby jedničku, dvojku, trojku, draftu, jakoby co by asi tak jako mělo být. A když na toho hráče klikneš, tak za 15 bodů je jeden scout, otevře se ti vlastně ten jeden zámeček, za 30 je další a za 45 je další a pak ti to napíše, v jakém kole by asi měl být, já jsem si tady. Yearly first round, tady je třeba napsané. A co má dobré? Lead blocks, pass blocks, run block, A-, A-.
Tell me how to get in the bag, we're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm like, automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chicks, you don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months saying I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
Prosím.
Dáme jídlo se u vás.
Ano, dobře, děkuji.
No, co si ho vyprdel, ty píčo? Ještě máš zajímavý, že? Co jsi zobjednal?
Kuře, zeníže pičí. Ještě mi to nese nahoru, kurva.
Jo, touchdown, kurva.
Vyhrál?
Ne, 24 sekund ještě budou na útok.
A kolik to je?
Jestli tam ještě 2017, to je?
20 kolik?
2017 to je?
Aha.
Jo, dobré. Ale teď jsem se klepal, ty piče, jsem nervózní. To bylo finální zápas, no to Buffalo, nevím, kolik vyhrál.
Já jsem měl 2 špíly vyrovnané, s Seattleem jsem vyhrál o 3, ale Buffalo jsem prohrál.
To je jenom cover, piče. Zónová obrana. Já jsem prostě nemám toho volta, já to nechápu.
Jo. Mhm. Dobře.
Jo, tak pojďme. 4 sekundy do konce poslední minut.
Tak vamos. Zbyl jsem prohrál o 3, 17-14. Ze Seahawks jsem vyhrál o 3, no jinak to bylo 14. No vidíš to. O 18. Jsem dvakrát za sebou vyhrál 28-6.
No, jsem slabší, jako, já jsem si den prohrál, byl jsem na částku, jestli byl krát. To já vlastně neskvělý, já bych... A je to ličko, ty čo, to se nevím, je to ličko.
Ty vole, mi to dali doma do dozy pičo jak zpětka. Já řeknu to po druhé kuře z rýží.
Já vím proč hraju dobře ty sezóně, protože jsem v Precision, co tady dívám, tak kluci prohrají všichni špíly. Všichni 4. No, jako by kluci, no, já jsem ještě nepřevzal ten matchup.
Počkej, ještě utáti ty body.
Už víš, koho budeš draftovat? Nebo jakou pozici primárně?
Tak všude, kde mám takové ty žluté, jsem si tam označil už. Plus jsem si jako Lorence tam běžel, ví to. Ještě nejsem jistý, no, uvidíme. Podle akcí toho, který skončím, no. No to ztratí body, ne, když to neuděláš v týmu.
Ne, to se ti furt nahromažďuje.
Ne, to musí být tam. Ale jenom jaký procenta, víš, jako 10%.
Aha, tak to nevím.
Devon to smí,
I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turn me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately I've been scheming against all odds. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached.
Méně než 5 minut.
Jste trénovali venku?
Ti, co nehráli, tak jo.
I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red type.
Čekaj Chargers teďka.
I've been grinding since a young and they told me my time was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fake the money. I'm out in that lay where it's sunny.
Pak Rams, pak Arizona, pak Jets.
Čo Ravens lepší. To bude na Marvel. Musím to posunout. Give him my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, behind you, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember.
Aha, Gesicki se mi vrací. Ale ještě se zraněním asi.
Jak hráš po FIFA?
Díval jsem... Zažil mě 20 sekund do konce.
Neskutečně.
Nevím, jestli mám Fitzpatricka prodloužit. Asi ne. Ale nemám tam nikoho jiného, bych musel někoho vzít zvolný.
Legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill. This the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing to the hill.
Nebo to baj,
Co to tam?
Češi nezvládají očkování vůbec.
Co tady v Česku zvládají?
To ano.
Hey yo, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense to really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that take your finger, lick a chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good girl. Keep it rocking my socks. Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. Shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nike.
Je to?
Už je na rangu, už je na.
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables.
Pro ty pici.
Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet a parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Do you take from the rich and the poor and us? Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Stop taking but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside, look when they peep us. Shoes us in the belly of the beach, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thank you. What type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you limits and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage way before they pour it on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the save. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Jako vzdal sámovou. Pokecám.
Já?
Ne, holci.
On tu asi není, on proto šel, ne?
No, už jsem ho slyšel. Ty vole, ne, jestli dneska zahraju, nevím.
To pomalu, kolik máš?
Čtvrtka, musím se dívat teď. A hned ti řeknu. No, poslední celý den vybracovám to. V Ostravě, no, ve Vítkovičích. Ateliéru a mám 6 GB ze 14, ale to 33 GB vlastně.
Musím 50.
Fakt? Jak jsem to stavoval, tak 33 bylo, co ne?
To budeš nějaké ty updatey a tak, víš?
Jasně, to asi víc. Hodinu a půl ještě.
We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I didn't got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece. Body, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay.
A do zítra piče. Furt jsem nepravda, nebo jsem tam dva nevyvolal. Ale poběhu jsem si zasloužil večer. Se posílá přece do vypíčají s časama. Stříší běh nebo běhne dizdě.
Jo?
A jako po focení to je píčem náročnější, jak masírovat 16 lidí vlastní. Nevím, jak je to možné, ale je. Jsem vždycky vyplývil, jak si ví.
Sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but they from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Nah, it's cool, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say, what you gon' do with it? Stop playing.
Rynku? Ja się wsadziłam podczas niosną, no?
We did a lot for the wins. Came in and dropped on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was top, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
Vyhrát Scufy.
S tím půjde nevím, ale vyhrál.
A jak? Aha.
That ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up there and air in the scene. I feel just like Vegeta Prince and I'm an heir to the seat. Test the driver sauce so I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. It mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eat while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And always lose, think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not?
Když ty máš dobré wide receivery, no. Já hraju s Chargers, oni to mají stejně jak já, 5-1. Joe Busa, pičo, no. Uvedlo štve? Už se to stáhlo?
Ne. Dneska asi nebude tady.
Bože. Jste volný nehrát, pičo.
From Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, Adam Vinatieri set to its Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins now taking the field, led by the 5th overall pick back in April out of Alabama, quarterback Tua Tagovailoa.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory. Yeah. That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, as you said. They got the win in that effort last week. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 17 carries, 59 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space because the defense will key on him.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization.
No a vyšlo to. On to prorazil, ty pičo, neskutečně. No moje hlavou, pičo. Jo.
One of the storylines in this one, 2 rookie quarterbacks, 2 very good ones. The 2nd and 3rd QBs taken behind Joe Burrow in this year's draft.
To je pěkný, to je pěkný, to je pěkný. A Devante Parker běží, a Devante Parker, no tak to byla nádhera, neskutečná, ale neskutečná. Kolik to bylo, pičo?
Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Good. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sobotu to tady všechno otevřen.
No bom.
Joe Reed returning. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 30.
To zastát, Iča? Furvodnostní bíle?
Chargers defense set to go to work, leading that offense. The rookie from Oregon who was drafted number 6 overall, Justin Herbert.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First down, Los Angeles.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
The ball carrier.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them to 20. Because to me, that's the magic. 20-point score gives yourself a big. You give yourself a big.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And that one off the mark, a little late with a throw. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And no return here. Where will they spot him? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Getting set to go again on offense. Here's Devante Parker now. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
Tak Giants to mají 5-2, si dělat podél země. Se chytí na tom, jo.
Precision is going on with their offense, kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at their time and change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make them uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Tua with a throw complete to Parker. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Yeah, things are pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers 31.
Tak podaný. Tak dělá si ze mě prdel. Co? Teď jsem zapl fufu. Vypni, ne?
It's a pickup of 4 and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Já udělám to SBCčko na ten draft a pak dáme. To bylo teda včera večer aspoň, já jsem dneska ráno dělal jsem piky 80kové, asi 10 jsem jich udělal, tak si to nechávám, máš na to ty. Úplně snad všechny hráče použil, zbývají už mi tam jenom SDZ, SOZ, tak ještě se pokusím to udělat tady z těch a nezbyde mi tam vůbec nikdo.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers 22. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Throw left side complete. It's Grant. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Tua. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner.
To bude. To je pick 6. Super pič. Ach jo, pič, já jsem taková piča. 78 yard pick 6.
So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Military connecting on the extra point. So we're even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early. to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 43. Two Parker there for the Miami first.
Na 4 vítězné o 400, to beru.
But oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Hej, my máme v zásuvce, už asi vole 3 měsíce, světilka na balkon, takové ty kolem zábradlí, ne? Teď se stalo svítit. A teď jim to problikává, to není vytažené, to svítí chvíli, pak to vypne, pak to zapne, pak zase vypne. Když se na to dívat, tak si myslí, že jsem se hodnutí. Dobré, jdu na to, jo?
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Tak já chci... Tak já tě nevím. Co mám?
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And that is incomplete.
There's Chicago Black Coach.
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Ale nezdáváme to.
Throwing his tongue of Iloa on third down here.
Ježíš, další interception do piče. A to bude další pick six. No tak já jsem úplný pičus.
To bylo odevzdaný. Že tam bude šupaný.
Ty pičo.
Third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field on an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Dolphins take over first at their own 20.
Miami set to take over. And last time, decent field position. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right,
Ale ten já jsem zjistil, jak ta EA funguje, tak to jdu říkat. Dělej to speciálně to bude na Instagramu, teď profíně, když jsem měl anglicky, to bylo to je pěkné srdce.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before the catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Now the Dolphins going to earn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
6 hodin 56 minut, to stíneme. No jo, jdeme na to.
Now a play fake. Here's tongue of Iloa. And that is incomplete.
Kubalik to tam bude palit, před člověk.
Brings up second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one.
Ale já mám týden zítra stopnout na 30 minutách. Ten běh, nebo 32 nebude vadit.
Nebude vadit. Třetíčko v téhle hře, super.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Herbert now on second down. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Herbert on first down now.
Já mám.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Smudl jsem si tady, našel jsem tu holčiho mikinu, to jsem ho nevrátil, ne? Tak jsem si tady, dal jsem si na sebe a Gaba na mě dělal, hej, to blbé, no si dělal mikinu doma, co jsem dělal, co musím dál pička po si svoji. Taky teda jsem dostal. To prostě firma. Jede na 4 o 4 A nevím, stavně si co přišel, jestli to nesamé.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA. Back to the air. On the left side, this is Stills. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Herbert will give this one to Eckler, and he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he drops. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Here's Reed returning. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own 30.
So here are the Chargers to take over. They were winners over the Jets a week ago, and they are in the driver's seat right now as well. They started on the ground with Eckler, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
The Charger ball carrier.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the one guy for a nice pickup.
And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Emmanuel Ogba that time, able to drop him for a loss. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Out of the gun, Herbert. This complete to Henry over the middle. The reception good for 7.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Whoever the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic. Those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? This one's do what we just saw there. Work on positioning with football and helping their team.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A give. This is Chubb. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
And off comes to Chubb. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting
Já
it
musím jít vytáhnout tu
and blocking
pičet
it
z těchto
and turning
kabou, to
into
mi
a
se.
nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
Další interception, já to mrdám.
It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner.
14-7. Prohrávám. Já jsem dvakrát pick jsem dostal. Teďka mám třetí, mají jsou na 1 yardu.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
Konec třetí čtvrtiny.
Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
3-3 pak nájezdy, nebo?
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Steven Anderson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in
vlastně
for
2 v prodloužení a 2 v poslední minutě, kde jsem dostal. Pičo. To je špatné.
21-7 teď.
2 plays later, Pater. And there's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
No tak chceme nehrát, ježišmarja. Dívej se. Je! 1-0. No tak to je nádhera. Ty vole.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted,
Tak se budu nehrát, ty pičo.
things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert
themselves. Intercepce na piči, před piča, no? To skončí tak 21-7, no? Dobré, to má futbolní lineu, nevadí. A tak to byly piče, to je neskutečné. Dobrá, ty královno. Pěkně. Mrtko černá skůdena. Pěkně.
Pičo, tak já běžím do touchdownu a flag. Holding offense, já to jebu, pičo. Devante Parker.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Co?
Following the penalty, Chubb, and this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now, yes, a 2-possession. The ability still there to run it on second short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit. You're right, they did pick up the pace now
because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. On second down, Tua. They set up the screen to Chubb. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury.
Tak ta hra si ze mě normálně dělá piču. Teď.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's
Dobré, tak piču.
Left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a first down, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen, that's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
No, tak nebudeme hrát při sobě, jasně.
We've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. First and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. DeAndre Washington, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they have to take a little bit. Not in this case. Took his team down and throw a touchdown pass.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Reed. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer.
Tam, pičo, tak tam je volný back a ty teraz tak jak
first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert looking for
Pičo, jak ho takhle může pičo nechat?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Ne, nemám co hrát teďka, to byla.
But it's looking good as they come up first and
No,
10.
tak aha.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Running on first down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
A zapne si svůj, dobré.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Ano, vamos. Co točky, vole, zatím? Piče.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ty si trafil ty slipy?
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Pičo, oni jdou hrát, kurva.
As the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
Říkal jsem, že vymbáš, piče. Teď jsem u mě to problém s tou hlavou, ale... Tak tohle to je frustrace, tam ty dej lightning.
Pojďme, máme šanci. Minuta 6 do konce, pojďme.
No jo. Ale nekonečná třetina mi to přijde. Jo, nikdo nekoná.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Hi.
Now Tua, a big spot for the rookie from Alabama. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
To bylo 2 sekundy do konce, no. Jsem píča. Ale on by to stejně nechytil.
To throw is Tua. And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Gaskin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Parker that time, and it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To je nalomí, si myslím. Pěkně si to tam kouknu, no. Za bránou Mantineru.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Chubb. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Nick Chubb. The tackle by Kenneth Murray.
One final try for Tagovailoa. Able to find Shaheen the time. The Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off with 6 points.
Že jsem měl 4 prohry, teď jsem vyhrál 3 zápasy. Ale holci má 5-2 myslím, ne? Já ti teď dám to a nebudu hrát Mumbai, takže...
Aha, okej.
Aj. Jo, vidím, že změna gólu.
Je to nejde, tak se tam hodí, když chceš cíl.
Know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe it's still a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, at the asylum. Was a fateful mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs. In a town you could rate where there ain't no love.
Petra se dívá na tiki taka, piče.
Já jsem si říkal, že to dívám. Koler větrovský dítě. Koler tam je?
No, já ne.
Aha, píčo, hezky. Ale, Tak to jsem mu nevěřil, jak byl z osy pryč. Já už jsem to věděl takhle, že to udělám. Nejde to tak. No.
A ty lápak máš film.
Má film?
No, že si bude pouštět.
Aha.
Jo?
Tiki, no jo. Ha?
Tiki taka nebo po tiki taka?
Po tiki taka nebo v tiki taka? Asi po, ne? Po.
Na autučku, jo?
Mhm.
Co pak chci podívat na to? Jsem se na to chtěl podívat už dlouho.
Co tam dávají?
Atilu.
Atilu.
Rozhovatný nebo?
Ne, ten film.
Tak to je sníčí, vole. Hej, tak ten můj golman, to je normální píča! Tak on nic, hej, kam on nic nechytil. Pičo, ještě jednou mu měl naložit, vole. Ale ne! Mně se nedaří!
To bys nedával.
Šlupka, jak nebyl. Druhý takovej, pojď mi, pičo, ještě se poschopí do piče.
Hrám to za ultimate, piče?
A Rondonald, piče mi teď bude asi napadat.
Pičo, tak já jsem v píči. Dobrý zápas playoff, no, něco si budem.
Jo. Obrany.
Pevné jako skála. Marve.
Golman gol, samozřejmě.
Good day. From Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. It's the pregame of the NFL on EA Sports.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Každá druhá v golu, no.
First carry for Nick Chubb. 16 yards right off the bat for the first down.
Pičo, tak to je piči. To je neskutečný pičo. Jak on nechytlí pičo, ani jednou. Ty dvakrát náhle hokejku a on tam hned leží pičo, jak piči. Tak ale není tak?
Je to tak, no.
Pičo, uděláš ho přes zmrt pičo. Není dávám na farmu. Tak to se zůří!
To je pokoj.
Ne, pojď se pobít, pičo, okamžitě.
They had trouble stopping the run last week in a loss, and here it rears its ugly head early.
You're supposed to try and get your confidence going after a loss like that where you gave up big yards running the football. This is not the way to go about it. It looks exactly as it did just a week ago.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
A to bylo podražení?
Bylo tam.
Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
To jsou pecky, ty pičo.
Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Myles Gaskin, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins take it 3-yard opening drive. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes
On se zastaví. Pičo, 21. století, opět pičo, EA nic neudělalo jinak.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out come the Rams and at the
Pičo,
controls.
já mám nervy, že pičo, pičo.
Quarterback Jared Goff.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions.
Now,
right?
2 touchdown passes.
Two touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but
Robert Woods, the 30, 10, touchdown LA.
Pičo, ještě dlouho si budeš nahrávat na modré, jak piča?
His second touchdown on the season. And the
Oni
Rams
jsou
are
pičo
an
v piči.
extra point away from tying up this football game. And nothing too crazy there, a quick slant, and then he just had a
Pičo, abych hodil ovladačem, teď strašně.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the
A ještě, že to minul tu bránu, bo to by byl hned gol.
sometimes he just takes it runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone, and the defense.
Jo, já do tebe nestartuju, pičo, můžu tak se odráží do piče.
Because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands
Tam ne.
into the hands of the receiver, and then he was
Jedeš?
gone.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard
On se minul.
They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Pičo, přesný jak švýcarské hodinky ten byl. Mrtvnic. On chytil! Pičo, tak ta tampa je hotová. Hotová! Tak mu to? Ne, on ne. Já jsem to projel. Tu máš. Jo. Aspoň to říct. Stávej zmrde.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
To byl pěkný gol.
Now on 4th down here, that pass That's knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter.
Dal jsem první touchdown a potom hnedka první akce Pičo go hodil a 90 nebo teda 90-70 yardů Pičo proběhl hřiště. A teď jsem dal čtvrtý down a 3 a neudělal jsem a jsou na mých 30. A touchdown Pičo dali.
Cooper Kupp, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the...
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
Já mám 0 ze 4 Pičo s kulou. Oni nechcou chytat Pičo.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time you got in close, got in tight, and knock the ball away.
Hej, to je vozík.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two. Because down, they like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Ani teď to nehodil, jo. 0 z 5, 2, dobře. 4. a 7, klobouk dolů. Dohrát to je Pičo.
So you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Steps away to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger of first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run Chubb. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
He was tackled at the...
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him.
No to zase nechyt Pičo, no tak já to jebu. 0 z 6 titulů.
This is 3rd down.
And 7.
Now Tua. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Running for it. Here's Chubb. Room here to run. There he goes left side.
Touchdown.
Nick Chubb his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit.
Ale nehodil jsem ani jednu přidávku.
The wide receivers have to block well down the field.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker.
150 yardů ze 156 jsem běžel.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
This one tied at
No má hodně,
14
no.
now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after one.
Ale ne, tak to je hovado, to jsem ještě neviděl.
Golf will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 26.
Ta Belina jak mu odletěla do piče.
A man who played his college ball in Tallahassee, here's Cam Akers. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, Goff. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Jak se tam obětavě položil?
Gain of 13, it's a first down.
No tak to bylo kňaverné.
To je
piči, vole.
They get it to him a more conventional way. Successful as well.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And not able to break away this time as they're going to snap him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss.
Výborně.
At the 35-yard line.
On 2nd and 12. Goff looking underneath. He's
Ono.
It'll be a gain of 11, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They'll give him a yard on the play. And it will result in a fresh set of downs. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Super. Kokote. Kokot debilní. Debil.
Intended target was Cam Akers. That'll bring up 2nd down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Píčo, Goff, já ho mrdám. Nádí do píček, Goffe. Nejlepší kotlík asi.
Jo, dobré, tak ti moji golmani, píčo, fascinující, píčo.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Nestrefil bránu.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And his throw is incomplete. The target there, Mac Hollins.
Já tu
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing.
Well, this is taken in. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, have the advantage, Yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense is already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Finding his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
To trvalo ale docela.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 21 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Chubb on the counter, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Tua on the bootleg here. Able to find Shaheen here. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 and 6. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. A run for Nick Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jakeem Grant as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
No, tedy na 20.
Co to je taká sračka?
Poločas zase na 21.
2nd and 10. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the 2nd half in week 8.
Hodil jeden 50-yardový.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. And I know that they've done
Ty čo vole, ale ty moji vole vězní útočníci tím netrefili nic vole.
Víš to?
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And from the 25, they work this to
Byl v tom tvoje na mě hlad, ne?
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had
Piče, vole, vymrdané. To jsou, vole, šance, to mě bude mrzet tohleto, to je šílený.
Ano, hneda dostaneš.
No, jasně, pičo, ty tvé pixy vymrdané, pičo, za střízkali, pičo, za zápas pojebané, pičo. Pičo, vole. To je fakt v píči. Pičo, 3 tutovky jsem to, pičo, s chujem vymrdaným, pičo. A on tam zase jednou přijede, pičo, a dá vždycky, to je horší než ta situace.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball.
Ano, Vasilevský, ty si normálně díra si do světa, ty kokote.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They give the Chubb out of the gun.
Hej, pičo, ti moji golmani, to je šílené, pičo, jak nic nechytnou, ale vůbec nic, pičo, nic! Pičo, každá střela gol, pičo.
Interception, já jsem pičo, on se tam zastaví, já to mrdám, to bude pixy. No, pičo, já jsem taká pičo, myslím. Jednou hodin, pičo, jednou hodin. Furt běhám jednou hodin.
The ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Jerome Baker, the Dolphins' leading tackler a season ago, tallies another one.
At the 26-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Goff, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Ja, no pičo,
Third down here.
It's third down, and 9 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Goff.
A to je sek, skvělá pičo.
He'll go down, sacked back at the 31. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
To je gol, to je piči, no.
He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is
Já ti naložím aspoň do šatny, ty hovado.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Pád, pičo, šlapni na brzdu, vole.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
On dá normálně, to má Vidovika!
He'll be down at the 30. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Really good defensive effort.
Jo, pičo, díky moc, že mi teď aspoň pičo vyhověla, díky.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
That's good. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going.
Co tam je za to?
We'll call this play significant.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 7.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on DH Sports. They set up the screen to Chubb, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
That's good.
An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
First down screen pass, good for 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Co?
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Dolphins on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 4. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hej, tak pičo, ale už něco pustí? Co to bylo? Čo? Jsem tam do tebe balil.
He's giving him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Rams take over 1st and 10. At the 27-yard line.
28. Pak jsem ještě hrál 1 a tím jsem to
at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. The defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
Ne, to je ale jako
Not much there, only a yard.
Já jsem tam jako 2 fakt dobré soupeře, který byl lepší a pak jsem, já jsem to zajebal až měl 16-2. Já jsem to dal ve 80. minutě jsem dal na 3-2 pro mě a prohrál jsem to ještě základní až do 40. A pak jsem měl 3 nebo 2 profity, když jsem nemohl dát gól, já jsem měl také energii na Mbappé, já jsem myslím, že ho vytáhám za ty piče jeho modré vlasy, že z něho udělám kávu na piče.
Co modré vlasy?
No, vlastně, já piče. Asi jo.
And that's caught left side. It's Woods. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here, and after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And that'll
Tak to je hodně zbytečné, pičo. Tak si mě dokonce, já nemám paň. Pětka, a já nemám paň. No kurva. Tak pojď, Vizi, pičo, pojď.
Ne, pičo.
Ano, hned potrestané v první sekundě, Viziho bully. A je to tady.
A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, gone. Got his man complete over the middle. That's
Woods.
And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12.
28-24, Dominik Dvorník teďka asol na 35 yardech u mě.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mám to pičo haže, jak já to nechápu piče.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Dobré, hoši, pojďme to uklidnit, vystřídáme.
A je tady sek, pičo, skvěle.
Ano, to je
Interception, no vamos. Vamos, pičo, yes. Minuta 14 do konce. Pojďme běhat. Těžký moc, pičo. Jsem dotahoval furt.
Dostala se Miren, co nezdařila, proč?
As this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And again, it's Chubb. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Ten McIntyre, on zas byl, pičo, už se radovat s tím koučem na té střílačce, pičo, to je normální hovado. Nejvíc, pičo, a mě nevykuří třeba.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here.
Ten Suben má také ty svoje chvilky, no. Jak si to tam potáhl do kasy a já jsem toho piči. Dára je šílená, piče. Jak to tam vzal tou holí? A gol. To byl čistý had.
Down to an ego's Tua, and that should just about do it.
Jak si to tam foukl, piče.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won. It doesn't matter whether there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of
the
home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So a victory here for the Dolphins, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they pulled opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Dolphins.
Aktualizovat software Bizi, piče. Jo, je teďka, já jsem aktualizoval, no. Však si to, já si na FIFU.
Já jsem to musel taky dělat předtím. Tohleto.
Já dám FIFU, tam udělám ten draft. Tak jsem si takže zvědavostí zkoušel a Karakasy na léto. Super, zakrmé, ale nesmím žít na sobě.
Got a brand new visor, yeah.
Můžeš jít na puchy.
Já jsem to vyhrát nebo ne?
Nevím. Nick Chubb, offensive team of the... nevím, co to je počal. Týden? Měsíc? Jo, týden asi nevím.
Ty máš ten kombajn nebo koho máš?
Já mám Arizonu. Pak mám Jet a potom mám ještě Arizonu.
Koho pak?
Jet a potom mám Combine.
To už si neví, ne?
Nevíme.
I might it all up the way you feel. You might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me. I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry. Don't let alibis flash. If I finally starting to realize, never give up and coast. I can't watch TV. It's all a lot. Tired of trying. Go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer with media. Keep us blind. Your heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time. Infrastructure right. I don't got time. It's all to we're talking about you about to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter. Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say.
Čau, Ledvoř. Čau. To jdeš kifu teda? Jo. Výborně.
Už to máš to, že ne?
No, asi část bude, myslím.
Never play by the rules, that's your paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, best up the item you choose. Taxing the culture, hit you with them can ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, did not you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this and jump at the top, I was doing this song in the middle. Gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, always different confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I've been the solution. Maybe not shit.
Dobré, že když jsem si dělal ty piky, tak já nemůžu, vole, přes ty piky projít tím balíčkem, já je musím otevřít. Tak to si nedám draft. Let's get down.
Určitě.
Co je to arkádu asi, že?
Co?
Simulací.
25%.
Dobře, jo.
Tak já jdu hrát rival, no. Oh, let's get down, baby. Kurwa, wstać, kurwa. 6:30? Klobouk. Tak vyzerali. No, 7:15 mě vydá. To máš těch vybrojkovat. Titulo.
Si poslední špíl, dáme Lupina a jdeme spát. Dám si poslední špíl, dáme si Lupina poslední díl. Co si chci spát? Lupin, dobré.
Dobré? A čím to je?
Tam hraje ten černok, co hrá v tom.
Martin.
Co?
Ten? Rekrutelný. Martin, ten francouzný. A o čem to je?
Borec kráde podle knihy.
Já si dávám ale na půl 2 no. Homeland.
Ty si to vypíčil.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Jo. Hlavně nebude agresivní, jo?
No pokud já běžím tak dolů. Tak to nevím být. Může tak dolů, no. Popadí, no nekým to udělal, ale dobrý.
There's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. That doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Murray. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Murray will get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Murray, and he'll be taken down across the 55 in enemy territory. Murray hooking up with Kirk for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Murray again steps away. He's going to
Murray běží.
first down here inside the 30 and down to the 16-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up fourth.
Incomplete.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team who's trying to establish itself to start a game. It has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. The Dolphins take the field with
No, já jsem za Kjučo Hronka a studničku.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Kdo Montreal?
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Tak sorry, že jsem neslyšel píčo debilové, tak vole.
Ještě se jenom pousmál.
Jo, to Dobré, že Mbappé vrýval, píčo, to je úplně jiný člověk.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Tak jsem se zmínil, opravdu není to ničeho.
Tagovailoa are going to try and throw on third down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And over the middle, this is Parker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First down, Dolphins.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
No, gleich on.
Holding offense, nesnáším holding offense.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
Z jednojardového pičo musím ho dávat touchdown, tak mám pičo balance. Ale Mike by si chtěl zpátky, tak to mi ukáže, jak se stane.
On second down, Tua. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him.
Jak se dělá ten select s tím quarterbackem? Pačka dolů a čtvereček, nebo? Ne, čtvereček se dám a odskočil dopředu, pičo.
No jo, když si tu pačku, já to čekám. Se skladí tak kdyby.
Tua sets up to pass it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Vidím tu pačku a pak to
Ne. Touchdown, pičo. To byl screen pro running backa. To je těžké, no. Já jsem právě to zkoušel a dvakrát mi to nevyšlo, tak už jsem to někdy v životě neudělal. Silný. Já bych chtěl vědět, kde jsou tam takové ty special akce, jak to hodíš prostě od tebe k running backovi nebo wide receiverovi a ten naháže píči úplně do pole třeba. Co?
No tak žal nás
Jo. Kdo dal touchdown? Tyreek Hill?
Hrajou za tu výletu.
Za koho hraješ? Za Baltimore? Jo, že.
Můj první cílka.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And he can't find a receiver.
And here's Kyler Murray being sacked, and in his first year in the league, surprising to a lot of people, he was the most sacked quarterback, went down 48 times. And when you think about the mobility that he possesses, that really does surprise people because they think they can get out of everything. But so often, those young guys who can move around a lot, they keep plays alive so long that sometimes they actually get trapped. Defenses are going to test him and continue to test him. I think he's got something for them as he continues to move forward.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now in this ball game. They got the victory last week against the Rams. So some good momentum as they come up 1st and 10.
No, ty dvakrát vyhrál.
They start on the ground. Big Chubb.
Jak to vyhrál?
Za 7 kill vsadil Hunta, nevím kolik tam byl ten kurz.
Aha, já musím bránit tam tady, či ne?
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Piče zase holding offense, tu piče.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Super Bowl je rezervativní, že?
Now it's Tua. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Parker the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Oh man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum. Big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Co dělá tady, je to man zone. Co? Je to man zone obrana, co dává to? Cover to man.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Trying to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Tam si někdo prnul jak ďábel.
Já.
Murray to air it out again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Dobre, tak pičo, ten Mbappé je fakt piča. Nedá dvě ty kosti a dostanu za mnou na pičo. Nedá ty se
And this lines up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Cards going to call another timeout. Their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
So just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now a signal and a timeout call.
Dobrá, pičo, tak ty skurvená pičo,
jebaná.
play.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first, this one from 38. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Their own 25-yard line.
Fantazie. Co dělají hráči?
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field, with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation,
and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10.
Ja, piłka.
25-yard line.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Jak mám zrobit do piče?
But I see the closed fist to the referee, and that means 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43.
Když vyběhne k hřiště, čas se zastaví.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football.
No ale tak to je pasové, ty vole, na tak dávno na
To si děláš prdel, pičo, měsíky.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Our two quarterbacks in this one certainly have a history together. They finished 1-2 in the Heisman voting in 2018 with Murray getting the award, but it was Tua who got the last laugh when his Crimson Tide beat Murray's Sooners 45-34 on their way to a national championship. And the game again, that's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take
Ale já mám Chubba a to je neskutečný touchdown opět. 10. touchdown v této sezóně. Běhový.
The Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
To je dobré, že to můžeš
It's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite.
Ty si mimochám. Když trenéři vlastně, kolik mají třeba výhra, tak Flores kam 26 nebo jasně. V něčem, nevím v čem.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down inside.
Za to? Přinesla bys mi prosím pendreky? Co? No, tak si píšu celé. Celé balení, ty blázně. A mě pořádně bolí bříško. Zasmala, no. Vtipný Dan. No tak teď nemůžu to, položíš mi to tady? Dobré, tam si to nesním, ale. No píče, dáš mi to? Kurva, ty si nové zmizela z mého dohledu, jo. Však si nabídní, Bobby.
Off in a big way. And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Flushed out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Emmanuel Agba able to record his 5th sack of the season, and on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. out of the gun. Here's Murray. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. I guess no need to force it. He can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Murray a give. This is Drake. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Nick Needham on the tackle. 1 yard gain.
Jak vyskočíš? Touhenkem?
We have played 3 quarters.
Jsi škrála.
You are watching NFL on EA Sports. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Murray.
Já furt běhá ten malý, já jdu do píče. 70 yardů, bude naběhal. Za 4 ty akce. A teď běží zpátky a to je sek jak hovado. Jsme v tom běžel 20 yardů zpátky.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to...
Ne, nevím jak, ale já to vždycky hodím a on to většinou hodí špatně, když tam zase běží ta píča. Aha.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
A to máme taky sek. Mary, ty to přeháníš, Bevko.
In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to
44 yardů kope bolec.
Kolik těm ty vezme ty tady, když je kurva?
Nedal, haha. Haha.
Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know, maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
Ježíš, interception, je moc. Super. Si pičatula.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 in the first.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. On the move to his
left. Able to
make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, that's complete right around the 8. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Touchdown, Arizona. A nice Nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go.
Arizona hrát tu pole colonization, takže 14-14. Minuta 50 do konce.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29.
And the rest of the Dolphin offense heading back out. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now, so you're not protecting a lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again, so maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
A good run by Chubb on first down as he'll get about 6 yards there. Two are going to try and go quickly here. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on first and 10. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. Out to his left. Going deep here for Parker.
Interception.
Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
Say, let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
If they do that. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Drake. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. To throw is Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Murray to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Williams. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. And out come the Dolphins now. Except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They run. Chubb. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Prodloužení doda první to, tak vyhrál.
down because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're
Musíš,
headed
pokud
towards
jdeš
the
tažem,
ball
tak jo,
carrier
pokud
with
jdeš field
abandon.
goals, tak máš šanci ještě.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ztratíš, tak už je to jedno.
Chubb.
Ale pokud bych měl víc,
Get
tak
this
bych
one
tam
across the 45 before he's brought down. Given 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
First throw of the OT session for Tua. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
So that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On the ground, it's Chubb. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to him.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the gun?
And he is
Touchdown.
in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish the season strong.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long and sign off from the deck.
This is second nature. All is automatic. You fools hurt. Jesus will.
Tak to posunul se do dalšího týdne ještě.
No takže si.
Jo, ok. No ale já mám ještě to, 10 týdnů.
Já, však už nejde tradovat.
Nejde? Vůbec?
To je nějak brzo, ne?
Devátý týden, ne?
9. jsme teďka odehráli. Nebo já jsem dohrál.
To vždycky to letí tak.
Kolik máš do konce vůbec?
To ještě zase s tím botem, jak se ksere, píče. Jako verno. Já ještě tak ale nevidím tvůj výsledek.
Já tež ne. Mokli? Ještě mokli.
To mrdám, takový hit.
Nás?
Dal jsem s botem, ty čo. Já jsem trefil ten běh od Arieta. No, pak oni to asi půjdou, ale... Jak kopou? Chtěl bych to odblokovat, ten. Kurva. Kick.
Tež jsem na tím přemýšlel.
To je těžké, ale...
To je, ne.
Skoro se mám do 6 minut tohle knihu. Jestli po těch famlech už dřív ten balon vole R1, aby to nepustil. Jak to jdeš?
Jo.
To je nebezpečné, že ty jít
Moje kuci jdu spát.
Čau.
Čau.
With them
ty puta.
Jsem to dal. Jsem to moc hrát.
I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, pay for the dollars, call it vegetable. Can I get the dash? Can I catch me rolling? Ooh, can I get the dash? Can I catch me woke? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm a dope little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on? Told you I'm a flip. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my fate, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe with a cradle, I ain't dropping nothing. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Yeah, yeah, and I hit that.
She right got me.
That boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step.
A chvilka. Co já to pak podívej.
Ona točil film jako o tom, jak to demo, nebo?
Ne, tak jako co je od začátku.
V životě, ne?
Prostě podepsal smlouvu, jak byl nějaký mladý a 95% z těch výher, co vyhrál, tak musel dát pryč jakoby tomu manažerovi, po tomu týmu a tak a 5% mu zbylo, že si to ani nečetl tu smlouvu, že to jenom podepsal. No tak pojď. Můžu smít první, no, v chytání. V tom. Julio Jones druhý a Devante Parker třetí. Tyhle nejlepší je quarterback je ten Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, Philip Rivers, Tom Brady, Mayfield, Garoppolo, Breeze, Mahomes, Murray, Bridgewater, Stafford.
Teď jsem viděl nepřidal, ale 3 jardy. Jedna reflexí. Mám to 4-4, no.
To jde.
Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be great at small times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb, came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes, faster than the speeding bullet.
Můžeš hrát.
Ty nejdeš?
Jdu to.
A pak bye week.
Tak se možná to ještě ty vyrovnání pak. Mám Bengals a Jackson. Víte, jak bude ten draft, jako musím být spolu najednou a to bude vybírat, ne?
Nevím, jak to bude.
Kolik máš čas na běhání gádu?
Nevím, jsem z toho pryč.
Takže zápasím ti to ukazuješ tak. Rychle jenom tak.
Zkusím se podívat. ...771 matchup naběhaných.
Podle čeho vybíráš ty hry podle play type?
Jako útočné?
No.
Jak se mi co líbí.
Já třeba, nechci vidět, kolik tam máš těch wide receiverů a jaká.
Co ne, to nevím kde. To jako, vidím to jenom u těch, když je, jako to bráníš tam ty, tak to tam vidíš, koho oni tam dají, ale ty nemůžeš vidět jakoby, nebo nevím, jestli můžeš vidět. To je ten playtype možná, ne? Tak když dáš playtype, tak je, ne, ten man coverage. Jo, no já bráním zrovna, tak to tam bylo.
He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold on the completion, Frank Gore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Following the penalty, it's Gore. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive of your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Darnold hitting his tight end, Herndon. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. A good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Christian Wilkins with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie that stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? Well, if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, you might be a little jumpy as well. Might throw off his timing.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 9 at the Dolphins' 42-yard line.
They run. It's Gore. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Frank Gore, of course, with ties to the city of Miami, born in Coral Gables. He played for these Dolphins for 1 season, 2018, and, of course, was a collegiate star at the University of Miami from 2001 to 04. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Jets.
On first down, it's Darnold. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Frank Gore there, but it'll be second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Gore. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through.
To si děláš píču, tak já to jebu. Čo, nějaký no-name borec, piču mi zase taky kečit. Jets, pičo.
On first down, it's Gore. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1.
Co dělá noci?
Now on second down, this is Gore. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Taken down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Darnold down to throw. They go with a screen to Gore.
And
he's down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Complete to Frank Gore.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On first and goal, Gore. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll try and push it in with Gore. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Nick Chubb.
Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A run for Nick Chubb. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Tak mě hra normálně seče.
So their move is to decline that so they don't get another 2nd down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right?
Po třetí rozehrávám ze svých 3 yardů, protože pičem jsem měl 2krát flag a zaholím. Ale Devante Parker pičovský.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases
from. Jets hrál taky dobře do piče.
Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really pulling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. He's going to let one go deep for Parker.
To bylo moc pěkné tuva. Hezky tuva, pičo. A hodil 53 yardů. Parkerovi do ruky.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on third down. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So on fourth down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Sanders' kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Jets take over first and 10. At their own 20.
New York ready to go again offensively. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And that takes us from second to third down.
It's third down and less than a yard.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletion.
Zabyl 3-0. 3-0.
This time on third down.
Po půli, pičo. No jo, já mám úplně ten stejný zápas, úplně. Já nemůžu nic tež.
You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
At the 32-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Third and 2.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. On play action, here's Tua. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Co mám dát, abych kopal ten field goal? Kde to tam najdu? No ale... Play type a special? RPO special. Special teams. 59 yardů, tak pojď. Jdu zkusit 59 yardů, pítě. Ty pičo, že by? To je málo, to je škoda.
We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Pojď, vole.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Dolphins take over first and 10. At at their own 28-yard line.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. And again, it's Chubb. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good for a Miami.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in.
Na interception, tak já to jebu. Někdy se hází takový ten oblouček, že to nepohodí jakoby tak takový. Tak to házím furt teda tím pádem. Aha. Jsem počal.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup brings up
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And they run the option on 2nd down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
He's going to try and do this himself.
Darnold běží, tak to mrdám. Teď mi zachladí jedině chvíle, či proti. Dobře.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that, because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Darnold throwing complete to Crowder. And he's in.
Nic mi dali touchdown.
Jamison Crowder hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have taken the lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
Pičo, co to je? Já mám úplně nervy, pičo, oni to kopou úplně dobře, pičo, ty odkopy a tak. Nevím, co já 7-3 prohrávám, teď začínám z těch 20. Kdo mi to kopne přímo na čáře.
He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Chubb on the counter. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Play action, now it's Tua.
Další intercepci jsem hodil. A to bude pick 6. To je pick 6.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right.
Mě to zase nebaví, jako furt běhat, pičo. To je, kdybych běhat, tak prostě vyhrál, a to vím, ale mě to nebaví, běhat.
This one through the uprights and good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 34. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You have to watch out.
Ne, fumble chop, já to jebu. Tak to je věc, pičo. To je věc.
The game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have
Počkej, bod review. Pojďme, bod review. Koleno na zemi, pičo, koleno na zemi bylo první, vole. Koleno zem, teď, piče. To nemůže být fumble. Není to fumble, pojďme, ještě je šance.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Chubb. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you can.
And this is caught.
No, 5 minut. Teď jsem na to až dal, pojď. O 4 teču. A ne, já hru za 2, kurva, to jsem nechtěl. Tak tečí. A neudělal jsem to.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, they miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass, After throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone will have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And here's carry number 10 for Frank Gore. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his numbers of ball carrier. They get the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Jets on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. And able to connect with Barrios. And he is going to have the Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40.
Ale Darnold, nejlepší. Pojď.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To the air again, Darnold. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Ne, pičo, zastane díra, nebo píče. Po třetí za sebou 3 a 10, po třetí za sebou Darnold, píčo mě přehodil. Se můžu pojebat toho.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Kyle Van Noy able to record his 5th sack of the season. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
On 2nd down now, Gore. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking at the
3. a kolik? 3. a 12, tak teď jsem zvědav. Minuta 57 do konce. Budou se to kopat, ale dají. Běží. Že nedali. Okay. Takže kopou. A bude to o 8, takže musím dát touchdown a touchdown.
And that'll push the lead up to 8.
The score, Jets 17.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So Tua and the Dolphins down by 8, just over a minute 40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw is Tua. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Parker unable to get that one, but it's going to be 2nd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now Tua, a big spot for the rookie from Alabama. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Miami Dolphin.
Being chased out left. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 to first.
Gain of 22.
Now Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Interception. Jsem byl na 30 yardech od nich a interception ještě.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done,
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me,
no?
You get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. They did in this one. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done, really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. So you say one to represent like the best.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once
Jsem ti to posunul.
I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pay for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. Seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Lucy's in the hills, but the new priceless. Lucas can't care what's more private. I might just double it up, get it. Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them. What I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was popped, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I fold it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10. Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. On the mall, my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, I really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that chicken finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good walk. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot, but Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check, t-shirt check, sneakers check, socks check, hoodie check, shorts check, Nike. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. On the mall, my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do. I'm going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Forces. She just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'ma say. Got a new Prestos and the J's in the way. Got a new British watch, but it don't take time. I pull up on the hop if it's up too hot. Anyone to play ball, hit a 3-point shot. This my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. On the mall, my wrist going stupid. Put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good walk. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot.
Já hraju zase zjet pak. Tak to je rozjebu, no. Vyjíždím z toho.
Ještě, že je dost, ale